G'day folks, and welcome back to my Memento Mori walkthrough. This is Dark Kitty 1974 and this is map 12, Kinetics. This map was designed by medikits, also known as Avatar. The music track is entitled Scary 2 by Mark Clem. The UV speed run is held by Casey Elvis in a time of 4 minutes and 37 seconds, and that was performed on the 27th of the 9th 2002. He also holds the UV max record for this map in a time of 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and that was done on the 30th of the 3rd 2004. This is only a fairly short map, but it's a very dangerous map, as you'll see. There's not a lot of health to go around, there is no armor bonuses, there's no soul spheres or mega spheres, and there's no health potion or armor power ups. So as you'll see, it's a tough map and it takes some getting through, but let's have a crack at it, shall we? Okay, so we start off in this area here. We'll start riding the lift down. There's some hit scan enemies to deal with as we're coming down. And I've also forgot to mention some imps as well. So yeah, that could be a bit of a handful until you learn where they all are, but once you've done it, so it's not too bad. I like to jump over that berserk pack because we're probably going to be needing that later on. There's not a lot of health to go around. Take care of the annoying chain gunner. And there's also 2 sergeants to deal with, as well as 2 Hell Knights in this room. Hit that switch and immediately run back to your left to avoid the crushing feeling, and shoot the sergeants that appear in front of you. And make your way along and just fall off. Now you can go up the spiral staircase, pick up the sergeant's ammo that was on top of that dice, and also a rocket launcher if you don't have one. And then just fall back down here and we'll make ourselves aware of what's going to happen next. Now behind this door here there is a chain gunner here, a chain gunner there, and also another chain gunner down the corridor here. So what I like to do is just try and keep out of this one's line of fire. Open it, shoot again. This one hasn't even been woken up. And that was fairly painless the way that worked out, which is good. But those chain gunners can really hurt you in that confined area, especially if you miss them. Okay. Now, fall down this area, pick up the rockets. I like to use the plasma rifle. Have your back facing this way and fall down and shoot immediately. And take care of the pesky cacodemon that's there, who will also hurt you quite badly in these confined areas. Now, facing the lift shaft, fall down to your left, immediately turn around and fire again. 2 more cacodemons to deal with, which can be a goddamn bloody nuisance to say the least. Okay. Now I know the yellow door's there, but we're not going to take it just yet. Ride this back up, get into the teleporter, and it takes us back to this familiar area. Okay. Now, facing where we went in to deal with the Hell Knights and the Sergeants. But hit that switch. I don't exactly know what that does, but we'll hit it anyway. Coming down here, and the floor would vanish underneath us. There's a sergeant to deal with straight away. And another sergeant around here. Okay. Now, just make your way onto this red floor, only a little bit, come straight back here and immediately get behind this column. And then fire. And if you're quick like that, you can grab that Revenant straight away without him bashing the shit out of you in that confined area also. Ride the floor back down, and now, once we grab that red key, immediately run backwards and get out of there. Why? Because we've got 4 barons, sorry, 4 hell knights up our arse. Ooh. Come on. And that floor's not rising. Normally, the strategy is to ride that floor up. And it's it wouldn't let me do it due to the hell knights being on it, so I was very lucky to get away with as little damage as I suffered then, which was very, very scary. But anyway, we're not looking too bad. So we'll ride that back out, and we'll come back down this way where we dealt with the cacodemons. And we'll come down here, drop down, and hit that switch, which just reveals some stairs. Now, open up that. There's 3 sergeants down here and 2 chain gunners. I like just to pick them off one at a time. These guys will really hurt you as well, especially when they're alerted to your presence. So get rid of the sergeants down there. Pesky chain gunner. Fall down to the dice here. And get ready for that chain gunner. I sort of botched that a little bit, but that's the strategy anyway. Take care of them one at a time. Now if we go into that teleporter there, it just takes us back to that familiar starting room after the elevator. The same as that one. What we need to do is get up in the stairs here and fall into this. Now when I open up this door, 4 imps are going to be revealed, as well as 2 barons of hell and a hell knight. So you have to be quick about this. So just watch the strategy. Now, after you've dealt with the imps, immediately run down here to get out of the line of fire of the hell knights and the baron of hell. Come on down here, take care of these imps. There's about 8 imps down there from memory. So make sure you get all them so they can't sneak up behind you. And now we'll deal with the baron of hell and the hell knights. Oh, that's why you've got to be careful. I mean, find areas, I mean you can damage them a lot, but they can hurt you a hell of a lot too, so. Oh, nearly got it then. Unfortunately, those guys can't follow you down there, which makes that room a lot easier to deal with. So like I said, once you've dealt with the imps, you wait and you look for the gap. There's 2 of them to take. Immediately run down there, deal with the imps, then come back and deal with them guys. And save yourself a lot of grief. Okay, follow the stairs down now, and there'll be a mancubus waiting for us. Okay, with him gone, just tiptoe down here and make your way down these stairs. There's a spectre and a demon to deal with. Okay, there's nothing of interest in here. Now that, you can also fall into this from up there, which is not a good look because those guys just mob you in here and it's very dark. And you'll get hurt tremendously, so just follow what I've done and you'll be fine. And also, if you're missing 2 monsters, it's probably those guys as well, because they're not really on a mainstream route and they can be missed easily. Okay, we'll fall down here now to another spectre. Up some plasma. Now the teleporter to the left and the right takes us back to the start again. So we'll take the one in the middle. It takes us out to this area where there's some arachnotrons and sergeants to deal with on the other I recommend using the plasma, just to the high volume of fire that it has. And once you've got rid of the sergeants, you can just take care of the arachnotrons with the shotgun, or whatever you like, really. Might use that because I've got very little shotgun at the moment. And they're gone. So yeah, that can be a bit of a troubling area as well. Now, the worst is not over, unfortunately. Fall into this area here. Once we're in here, we're trapped. When we open this up, there's going to be a handful of revenants to deal with, so immediately start shooting and just force your way out. Just keep on the move as the goers with the revenants. Okay, looks like the revenants are out of play now, thank God. Just switch back to the chain gun and wipe out Fat Boy up here. Be careful though, you can still pack a punch obviously. Oh, and I nearly copped it. I can't tell you how many times I've died in this area. People, it can be very, very troubling. But I've just got out by the skin of my teeth. Hurting quite badly, but Doom Guy lives to fight on. Ride this up, pick up the blue key. Now, see that teleport over there? You just move around on this, it'll just drop down again and immediately fall into that. Takes us back to the familiar starting area. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to pick up a few of these goodies that I've left behind. Top up in the shotgun ammunition. It's a little bit of backtracking, but you know, I find it's beneficial. There's also health down here we can grab also, which will help us dramatically. And I'm also going to pick up that box of cells that I left behind before as well. Because you can't have enough ammunition, as we all know. Okay, so that's great. Got that. Back to the familiar starting area. Now, back the way we come when we dealt with the cacodemons. Come down here and fall down into this familiar area again. We ride the lift down. Behind this door here, we have a Knight of Hell. So as soon as they open up the door, get ready for him. And the plasma makes very short work of him. A demon's revealed behind here. And we also have two sergeants coming up. Well, I've missed entirely. Troublesome pricks that they are. And also some more health. Now that hole there is where I was saying before we can fall down where the two demons were, where they can deal a lot of damage. So if you ever play this game and you come this way first, do not fall down there. And coincidentally, I forgot this also, if you do come this way, you can't get back out, so you have to fall down there, which is a nasty trap. And after you think that you've got out of that, you have to come up here, and you'll also find yourself dealing with the Mancubus, the Hell Knights and such as well, so it's not a good area, and if you're not expecting it, that can really bloody hurt the hell out of you. Okay. I'm just going to walk up these stairs from the original starting room just to pick up a bit more shotgun ammunition. Okay, that seems to be all pretty good. We'll fall back down here. And now, we'll go back to this familiar area where we dealt with the Hell Knights. Okay, this section here. Once I open up that blue door, there's going to be a couple of Hell Knights, there's two Revenants, there's a shitload of demons, some imps. So what I like to do is open up the door, run back, fire a heap of rockets in there, and then get the hell out of there. Then get yourself a weapon of high volume power like the chain gun or something, because these guys are going to be right up your backside. So anyway, fingers crossed, people. Get out of there. Here comes the demons. And that's really how it should work out if you do it correctly. As you can see, they're still not over yet, so very lucky there. Pesky in. That should be all of them. Okay, but it's not over yet. When I walk out here and into this room, an archvile will appear, but he's easily dealt with a few rockets. But just so you know, you're ready. And he's gone. Pick up the health goodies. I'm just going to quickly make a detour back in this area just to get any other remaining goodies that I might have left behind. I'll grab that berserk pack as well. I don't believe I've left any rockets or anything there. I don't think I have anyway. No, that's about all of it. Okay. Make your way back out the way we've come into this area. And fall down to the exit teleporter. And that, thank God, is KINETICS over and done with. When I say thank God, it's just because it was a troubling, trying map. I don't bag maps, as I've said before. Every map's got its good points and its weak points. But KINETICS is a very challenging map. It hasn't got a high monster count or anything that you've seen, but it's the way they're placed and the limited in between health pickups and stuff. It can be quite troubling. Especially when you're playing the Brutal Doom mod, and the weapons can really hurt you as well when you're in confined areas, corridors and such, or walls, or anything else that will rebound the fire back into you. But anyway, that's that. I'll see you next time at the Inmost Dens too. Bye people.